guys, welcome back to Mommy Trader. So we are on week 10. Can you believe it? Week 10 of our investing savings challenge. Just a summary, the savings challenge is really geared toward those who wants to start investing but may not be able to get extra income, or their budget is really tied up in a lot of sinking funds or savings or paying off debt, but you really want to find some extra money to invest. Well, you pick 4 expenses for the week. You try to come under in those expenses, and then whatever you save, you invest. Simple, easy peasy. So this week I am saving $20. That is what we came under budget. Next week, and I do round up so that it's a nice whole dollar versus $19.64. I'd rather just do $20. And so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to invest this $20 into this individual account. So I'm going to go up here to transfer, because you have to transfer the money. Then I am going to say I want the money to come from Capital One, and I want the money to go into the individual account. That's really important because we have like several accounts and we want to make sure that the money goes into the correct account. So that's set up. That's for today, which is the 15th of April 2021. We are going to type $20. We are going to continue. It's going to ask you to confirm everything, which is completely normal. Submit, and then it has been submitted and requested, which is great. And the wonderful thing is that they give you current access to this money, or instant access, so that's cool. So now that we're back on the main page, you can see that the $20 is reflected. And remember guys, if you get instant access, you need to make sure that the money is in your actual bank account, because once Fidelity or any brokerage you use go to initiate the transfer and the money is not there and you've already invested the money that they gave you on good faith, they will reverse the trade and you will be charged from them, and you also will be charged from your bank. So that's just do some due diligence on your part and make sure that that money is there when they go to pull it. So let's trade this money, or invest. Invest is another way of saying trade. We are going to see that we have the $20 here. We have the individual account selected. So we are going to go to mutual funds. I have this going inside of a mutual fund. If you want to know what a mutual fund is, or ETF, index fund, I'll link a video up above so that you guys can go back and get some more info about that. But we are going to go to click the fund I own. That makes it really easy. FOCPX, which is a tech fund that Fidelity has. And we have the current price is at $19.10. So we're going to go down to buy, and that is going to give us pretty much a little over 1 share's worth, but that is okay. This is just investing money that we came under in expenses. So, that's really, really cool. As you can see, this is just a preview. Again, this warning is basically what I was telling you about a second ago, and making sure that money is over there because they're giving you this money in good faith. And the second one is that the purchase will be completed at the next available price. So everything looks good. I'm going to do place order, give it a thumbs up because I was pleased with my order today. And that is pretty much it. So let's go on over to the actual fund. Okay, I have the fund up right here. So now you can see that our pending activity is $20. So they will submit that order at the next available price. But you can see that today we are down $2.97, or negative 1.04%, which is completely fine. But again, guys, it's just being consistent. It's just really helping me to see that investing with any amounts of money is fine. It doesn't have to be just the big chunks. If you can send $20 like you just saw me do, anything will help in terms of building your financial profile or your portfolio. And as you can see, we have up almost 15 shares of this, which is pretty interesting. And our cost basis per share is $18.52. And our cost basis is for the whole entire position is $274.14. So we were really doing pretty good with this. I really am enjoying this challenge. Probably one of the best challenges I'm doing besides building up our Robinhood dividend portfolio, because just seeing what money we're just saving through our utilities or groceries and seeing that money actually grow for us in the stock market has really, really been amazing. So let's pull up what this particular fund is all about. So we're going to come up here and click on it, and it'll come down and it'll show you everything that's been going on, your purchase history for the particular fund. So again, guys, I like to keep my own tracking records for investing that I do. But remember, guys, especially if you're with Fidelity or Vanguard on one of these bigger brokerages, they also keep track as well, because for tax purposes, they have to send any trades and things you make to the IRS. So just keep that in mind as well. Again, long-term capital gains tax, short-term capital gains tax. I have several videos talking about what those are, but basically if you hold the stock for less than a year, the government will tax you on your current taxable rate. If you hold it for longer than a year, it'll tax you on whatever your taxable income rate is for whatever year you cash out. So a lot of people like to buy and hold because usually as you get older, your taxable rate will go down, right? You'll start to stop working, and as you hit your retirement years, your taxable income rate isn't as high as it was, let's say, now, when you're like 30s and 40s and so on and so forth. Now, I wanted to dig deeper into this particular fund that we're putting our money in, which is FOCPX, or basically it's a Fidelity-based tech fund. And again, my husband and I are really, really big on tech, especially the impact it'll have in the near, not just the long-term future, but the near-term future. And I think the pandemic last year really showed how much we rely on technology in all facets, in all sectors. That's food, that's education, that's medicine, that's communication, that is getting emergency information across. I mean, it just really, really is heavily relied upon. And we figure, you know what, we have several different types of accounts. This is a great way to make sure your portfolio is diversified and balanced. We figure, why put this money in VTI or VOO? We already own those types of index funds and other accounts. And so that's a good tidbit I want to tell you guys. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, but you want to make sure you don't own the same exact thing in all of your different accounts. So if you have a Robinhood and a Webull, M1, you have your retirement, you have your Roth, and you are invested, for example, in VOO in all of them, that's not a diversified portfolio. You're really just investing in the same thing. So try to mix it up a little bit. Know what your tolerances are. Are you an aggressive investor? Are you moderate? Are you conservative? Just build your own portfolio the best way that you know how. Now, in this particular fund, I really like seeing this, that this is how it's weighted, or the asset allocation. So we have 85% of this fund is in domestic stock, 13% is in foreign bonds, and 1% is in other, which is probably cash. And I like that this has a really good rating for this fund. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This fund can be a little aggressive because it's just in one sector. So you guys know there's different types of sectors in the stock market. You have your consumer defensibles, your consumer staples, you have technology, you have healthcare. These are all, and there's several others, but you want to make sure that you really are okay with that. So in this particular fund, it's just based with tech overall. And so I wanted to come down here and see what else that it says. So it says that this account, the style of this account differs from like the benchmark of the entire stock market, so like the S&P 500, where it has a bunch of like the top 500 companies or the top performing companies, where, like I said, in this particular fund, it's just all tech-based stocks. So it's Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, different ones like that. And you guys all know, if you've been investing for a little while, is that when one tech stock goes down, they all go down, or when one tech stock goes up, they all go up. And so I really, really like seeing the metrics sometimes, because they can change. And again, I just wanted to pull this up to let you guys know it's really important to, spend some time and dig into your investments, not just invest the money in, but click on the analysis. As you can see up here, Fidelity does a great job in allowing you to see some of the data in your particular fund. So you can go to analysis, or you can track your performance. You can actually do some research on the particular portfolio. You can look at the summary. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. Just play around on the site and look at this. If you think your portfolio is not on the right track that you want it, you can go to the guidance center. I mean, there are so many resources that are free, that are available if you need to understand more about what investing is all about. Lord knows I have several videos on this channel where I'm talking about investing in real numbers, really being open and honest with you guys, so that I can kind of, share this out to as many people as possible, so that we all can build wealth together and reach the promised land. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. If you have any comments, also leave them down below. I love talking with you guys. Don't forget to like and share the video if you haven't. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.